Good morning, grade 6 learners. Let's go and have some fun while learning. By the way, I am Mr. Ariel C. Cubilla from PR San Diego Elementary School, your teacher for today in Physical Education 6. Just a simple reminder before we start with our lesson, don't forget to click the like or heart react button and write your name and school on the comment section. To start with our lesson, let me give you the objectives for today. First, execute the different skills involved in the game. Second, display joy of effort, respect for others, and fair play during participation in physical activities. Do you miss to play outdoor games in this time of pandemic? Very good. What are those games that you miss to play? Basketball, baseball, shato, and tamaang tao. Amazing! Our lesson for today is all about the nature and background of the games. But before we begin with our lesson, let us first answer this activity. Are you ready now, learners? Now, what you need to do is arrange the jumbled letters to form a word. Use the pictures provided to answer this activity. You may join me by typing your answers on the comment section. Let us have number 1. Here is the clue for number 1. Correct! The answer is bowling. Let us have number 2. Here is the clue for number 2. Correct! The answer is dart. Let us have number 3. Here is the clue for number 3. Correct! The answer is basagang palayok. Now, let us have number 4. Here's the clue for number 4. Correct! The answer is tamaang tao. Now, let us have number 5. Here is the clue for number 5. Correct! The answer is shato. Did you get all the correct answers? Very good. Just to give you an idea, our first activity is connected to our lesson for today. And some of those games are played in our country, which are called Larong Pinoy. Now, to start with our lesson, let me ask you a question. What is a game? Very good. Game is a form of play or sports, especially a competitive one, played according to rules and decided by skills. Games are also classified into different kinds, namely ball games, board games, racket games, target games, and striking or fielding games. Are you familiar with target games? Very good. Target games are activities in which players send an object towards a target while avoiding any obstacles. By playing these games, participants will learn the key skills and strategies of the games. Here are the examples of target games. We have tamaang tao, archery, golf, and dart. How about striking or fielding games? Are you familiar with this? Very good. Striking or fielding games are activities in which players score points by striking an object and running to a designated playing areas, or prevent opponents from scoring by retrieving the object and returning it to stop the play. Here are the examples of striking or fielding games. We have tumbang preso, basagang palayo, harangang taga, tatsing, and shato. Now, let me discuss them one by one. Number one, we have tumbang preso. It's a unique traditional game in the Philippines, a favorite among Filipino children. The name of this sport is derived from the Filipino words tumba, which means to fall, and preso, which means prisoner, translating to fallen prisoner. This game is played in backyards, streets, and open areas. Here's how to play tumbang preso. What are the skills developed in this game? Very good. We have coordination, arm strength, speed, agility, and balance. How do we show respect for others during the game? Very good. We show respect by accepting the ideas of our teammates. Number two, we have basagang palayo, a traditional game called hampas palayo or hit the pot. Was very popular in the Philippines. The rules of the game are so simple. You just have to hit the clay pot. The player should be blindfolded using a long bamboo or lumber is used to hit it. Here's how to play basagang palayo. What are the skills developed in this game? Very good. We have coordination, arm strength, and balance. How do we show fair play during the game? Very good. We show fair play by following the rules of the game. Number three, we have harangang taga or patintero. It's played outdoors. The players are divided into two teams of equal number, namely the runners and the taggers. The objectives of the runner is to get through all the lines back and forth without being tagged. Here's how to play harangang taga or patintero. What are the skills developed in this game? Very good. We have coordination, speed, agility, and balance. When do you say that you are enjoying the game? Correct. You are enjoying when you feel happy during the game. Number four, we have dodgeball game or tamaang tao o batuhang tao. Was originally played in Africa over 200 years ago. The original version of it is more painful because instead of rubber balls, they used rocks or putrefied matter. The version is played by African tribes to train them fight. It is a game in which players on two teams try to throw balls on each other while avoiding being hit by the ball. A street game where kids and adults play at any time of the day. Here's how to play dodgeball game or tamaang tao o batuhang tao. What are the skills developed in this game? Very good. We have arm strength, speed, agility, and balance. Number 5, we have Tatsing game. It's a traditional game played by children or even adults. The game is an imitation of a form of ceremonial combat staged by men before each harvest of rice crops. It is regarded as a ritual by the older people of Bontoc Lepanto area. They believe that the more blood shed in the riverbed, the more abundant the next harvest of rice and yams or kamote. Here's how to play the tsing. What are the skills developed in this game? Very good. We have coordination, arm strength, and balance. Number 6, we have Chato or Pikyao. This game is usually played by 2 or more players. One flat stick, usually 3 inches, and one short flat piece of wood. Player 1 is the hitter, and player 2 is the catcher. Here's how to play Chato or Pikyao. What are the skills developed in this game? Very good. We have coordination, arm strength, and balance. Number 7, we have dart. It's a sport in which 2 or more players throw small missiles, also known as darts, at a circular known as dartboard. Here's how to play dart. What are the skills developed in this game? Very good. We have coordination, arm strength, and balance. Please remember, game is a form of play or sports, especially a competitive one, played according to rules and decided by skills. Games are also classified into different kinds, namely ball games, board games, racket games, target games, and striking or fielding games. In playing games, we should take the following into consideration: the values, the skills, rules, precautionary measures, and components of the game. Learners, do you have any questions? Did you understand the lesson? If your answer is yes, very good. Now, let us answer this activity. What you need to do is to read and understand the statement and choose the letter of the correct answer. You may join me by typing your answer on the comment section. Are you ready now, learners? Very good. Now, let us have number 1. Which of the following skills can be learned in playing Basagang Palayo? Is it A, arm strength, B, speed, C, agility, and D, flexibility? Correct! The answer is letter A, arm strength. Now, let us have number 2. Which of the following is not one of the effects of good sportsmanship? Is it A, it builds teamwork, B, it teaches respect, C, it builds kindness, and D, it builds bad behavior? Correct! The answer is letter D. It builds bad behavior. Now, let us proceed with number 3. It is a value in playing target games wherein members of the team must cooperate with co-players. Is it A, confidence, B, respect, C, teamwork, and D, discipline? Correct. The answer is letter C, teamwork. Now, let us have number 4. It is the ability to combine bodily movement to hit the target level. Is it A, flexibility, B, balance, C, coordination, and D, agility? Correct. The answer is letter C, coordination. Now, let us have number 5. Which of the following is not one of the skills developed in playing dart? Is it A, coordination, B, arm strength, C, balance, and letter D, speed? The correct answer is letter D, speed. Did you get all the correct answers? If your answer is yes, good job. Now, for your assignment, list down 5 activities or exercises that you do inside your house. Identify the skills needed, develop, and describe the skills involved. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something from our discussion. See you next time.